Yeah, what is up, Caleb? What is up? Yeah, hopefully the internet is fixed. But Alex, what is up? Welcome back. Hopefully it is fixed, and by fixed I mean the problem has kind of solved itself because like my internet's through my apartment, so I have to go through like them. I have to go through like their office to like the people that provide the internet, then like chat with them, and then be like, oh, it's fine right now, and then they're not gonna fix anything. So hopefully the internet kind of fixes itself. Rune, Hyptic, Guillermo, Xenogirl, Jonathan Mora, Tony is Go, what is up? Welcome back. How long have I been streaming? I literally just started again. We had internet issues earlier, Tony, so I had to like end the stream after 30 minutes because like the internet would not stay running. So hopefully it's better right now. Stream did the dying thing. It did the dying thing so hard I actually ended it for a while. Then went and talked to like the office, and they're just like, oh, you can talk to the internet provider. Here's their like contact information. I'm like, well, that's not gonna help me right now. So we're trying this again. What's up, Devil Rams? We are back. We are back. And to answer your question about how often I stream from earlier, because the internet kept rudely interrupting, I stream at least 5 times a week. Generally, but normally I stream 6. I'll stream generally every day but Tuesdays. With the exception of some Saturdays I don't stream. I am back, Xenogirl, I am. And David Gamer, what is up? Welcome back. UV Adhesive is great. I'm excited for all the new Pokemon. You like drinking mustard? Never thought about doing that. Last time we were this early, Berter from DBZ was the fastest in the universe. I don't get that reference, but welcome to the stream, Natsu. Glad you're able to make it. Again, guys, sorry about the stream ending and then coming back up again. That's just really bad everything on part of my internet. So hopefully, everything will be good. We were down for like 20 minutes or so. Unfortunately, like I said, there wasn't any progress made on actually fixing the internet, but like hopefully the internet itself has kind of calmed down. Like I don't know, rebooted my computer and everything, so maybe that'll help it. Maybe just complaining about it will make it better. Did anyone hear about the huge data mine for the use on review copies? I did see some of that. I don't even know if it was review copies as much as like you can preload it on your system. So if you got custom firmware and you've preloaded it, I don't see how like I don't see what's stopping you honestly from like data mining off that. Soft restarting Pokemon Emerald with Pokeballs is hard, especially when you get the starters. It is pretty hard to soft reset in Emerald because you do have all the RNG problems. We have to hunt for a shiny Magikarp again because you got shiny Gyarados. Yeah, because you want an actual Magikarp. It kind of stinks when you SOS and get a Gyarados. Hopefully you don't get another one though. You're trying to avoid you some spoilers. Fair enough, Natsu, fair enough. I respect that. I try to avoid them for the most part, but curiosity gets the best of me sometimes. As well as I'm not like actively... I'm not going to stop like going on social media and stuff over it, so I accept that I'm going to get spoiled a little bit. The Ultra Beasts aren't shiny locked. That is something I wouldn't consider a spoiler that I saw, and I was so happy to hear that. I was so happy to see that. At least from what it looks like. I don't know if that's like something Game Freak's going to go oops and like patch out somehow before release. You got a shiny Litten in 763 eggs, and now you're a shiny ending Palpio. Well, good luck, Diamond Miner. I don't know why I butchered that. Diamond Miner, congrats on the Litten, and good luck on the Palpio. Yeah, I'll avoid reading out loud any of the spoiler comments. Anything marked as a spoiler, I will avoid reading out loud for sure. What's up, Dave Song? Welcome back. Yeah, we are back. Hopefully it's fixed this time. You're waiting for Breath of the Wild DLC tomorrow. It's a side quest for Xenoblade Armor. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I still need to actually beat Breath of the Wild for the first time. Or just like in general. Haven't really played as much of it as I needed to. You also have a shiny Litten. Awesome. Now I'm just really hoping that Crabrawler shows up quickly. Usum's coming out next Friday. I am so hyped. I am so hyped for that. Gonna be picking it up at midnight, assuming I can, and just immediately gonna start playing it. Hopefully start streaming it. Some people already have it. Yeah, review copies are probably out. Like, that's what we're talking about. Review copies, pre-downloaded, but like won't open until that date kind of versions are out, and like you can do that instead of pre-ordering. So yeah, so data miners have gotten into it that way, stuff like that. I'm super hyped. I'm ready for it to be here. And it looks like, guys, unfortunately, we did hit 255, which means we just lost all of our increased odds. I gotta agree, Caleb. Dave is pretty awesome, I would say. Something was showing you the new stuff with pictures. Yeah, like, the Pokemon subreddit was blowing up today with all that kind of stuff. So I did accidentally click on things without thinking about it. Oh, showing what the different what's different in the Pokemon games. Okay. Yeah, I'm really interested to see all the different things, but like, I'm not gonna go searching for every little bit of information just because, like, I've mentioned this before, and I feel like this is like, obviously this is the mindset I have, so I like it, and like, it's the way I'm thinking, so I agree with it. But yeah, I'm excited for like, just, you know, to be pleasantly surprised by some of the differences. This Friday is the final news for Ultra Sun Ultra Moon while you've been playing, and you'll be playing it at 9 PM next Friday. And I'm super excited. I'm gonna be like at GameStop at midnight picking up my copies, and I'm gonna be so happy. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon has full odds now. I mean, I imagine obviously there's a point where it's full odds. I don't think it's gonna be 8,000 again. I think that's kind of been done away with. I mean, theoretically they could set it back, but like, that's a little bit more technical of a change than I'd feel they'd make. Every team boss is an amazing theme. Alright, awesome. Will I get Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon? If yes, which one? I will definitely be getting both of them. Yes, I will be getting both of them, and I'll be streaming Ultra Moon, and I'll have Ultra Sun as like my personal copy. You know, the one that I play when I'm not streaming. Someone said it in the chat. Oh, I didn't see that. Am I still going to shiny hunt the Pokemon in Sun and Moon when Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon come out? For a little bit. We're obviously going to, when Ultra Sun Ultra Moon comes out, we're going to be streaming some of that. We're going to be streaming a playthrough of that. But then, once we finish the playthrough, I'm probably going to go back to streaming Sun and Moon shiny hunting, as well as obviously Full Odds Fridays being other games. And then, with Ultra Sun Ultra Moon, I'll be working on getting the Shiny Charm off-stream. You know, like, obviously there'll be version exclusives that I gotta get in both games, as well as just a lot of Pokemon that I'm inevitably not going to have caught in my initial playthrough. So I'll be doing all of that kind of stuff, because I doubt you guys wanted to see me run around and catch a bunch of Pokemon. So yeah, I'll be handling completing the decks off-stream, and then we'll be going into Shiny hunting in Ultra Sun Ultra Moon. Because in theory, we should be able to, depending on how hunting works in that game, we should just be able to use Usum as we've been using Sun and Moon, but yeah, you never know. SOS hunting may only be a thing here, and if it is, we'll obviously keep doing this. I really enjoy SOS hunting. You're gonna play Ultra Sun? Awesome, Guillermo, awesome. Yeah, Ultra Sun is going to be the copy I have as, like, my, like, personal copy, the one that I'll play whenever I want and not, like, worry about. Because, like, right now with Sun, because Sun's in the capture card, I really can't play it when I'm not streaming, because I'd be shiny hunting, and obviously I don't want to, like, shiny hunt off camera. Especially with a hunt like Crabrawler that we've already been doing, and I don't want to start a hunt and have it go long enough that I have to stream it. Stuff like that. So I do have my old 3DS that I'm going to be putting Ultra Sun in, and playing Ultra Sun that way is kind of like the pass the time between classes copy, play it if I, like, end up on, like, a car ride or something. Stuff like that. You're gonna be getting Ultra Sun? Awesome, Dave, son. Well, we're back. We are back, Snorlax. We are back. Hopefully we stay back. In Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, you can get all the legendary Pokemon. Yeah, that is true. I believe, there are a couple Pokemon I think you still can't get, but aside from that, you're all good. You can pretty much catch everything. You just got a shiny in your first try, and it was a shiny Snorlax. Awesome! Congratulations, Caleb. You got a third shiny Zigzagoon just now. I'm sorry, Jonathan. I'm so sorry. Ah, that stinks. That stinks. What's up, The Feast? Welcome back to the stream. You're gonna make your mouth Ultra Sun on the day of release. Did I even get the pun? Was there a pun? Did I miss it? Ultra Sand. I completely missed it. I completely missed it. I was just like speed reading through that comment. I was like, ah, Ultra Sun. Cool. Ultra Sand. Solid pun. What do I prefer? Ian, Enigma, Mindless, Enigma. You can call me whatever you want here. I'll respond to all of them. I know who you're talking to. The one thing I will say is, like, if we raid people, I will say like Mindless Raid or Mindless Enigma Raid or something, because no one out of this stream is gonna know who Ian is. Like, that's the only thing there is, like, you know, if we do raid people, like hashtag Mindless Raid. But yeah, call me whatever you want here. I know who you're talking about. What's up, JJ Perez? Welcome back to the stream. You got another Gyarados. Oh no, Guillermo. Oh no. It does when you have no Pokeballs. That really does stink. Yeah, say hashtag Ian Raid. Yeah, but the thing is, like, no one would know that. So just, like, yeah, that's why, like, hashtag Mindless Raid is better with that kind of stuff. Because, like, that's the thing is, if, you know, you say Ian Raid and then Mindless Enigma pops up in the stream, like, hey-oh, I just kind of look like I popped up in the stream. Yeah, so that's all I have to say on the name stuff is, like, in the stream, I know who you're talking about, it's fine, just outside, it's mindless. What's up, Magic Man? Welcome back to the stream. Today, the hunt for shiny Mr. Krabs. It is indeed, hopefully it will be shiny soon. Unfortunately, we did cross over the barrier for full odds, or for, like, the increased odds from SOS, so we have to build the chain back up, but hopefully that doesn't take too long. And hopefully we can get the shiny even before those odds increase again. Mr. Crab has all the good stats, by the way. That's what you call your shiny Snorlax. Alright. You can say I'm Ian and instantly know. But no, it's still just, I don't know. I still, like, would prefer it just as Mindless Raid. Or something. That way people who aren't really paying attention know based off that. Should you catch this shiny Gyarados? I don't see why not, Guillermo. I don't see why not. You know, it's still a shiny, even if it's a shiny you don't really want. I want to have Magikarp back badly. Isn't Gyarados completely okay? I mean, the thing is, I was nervous I was going to get Gyarados because, like, I'm going for a living deck, so I need at least one Magikarp. Thought the odds nullified and stayed nullified just because you're trying to know about SOS. Yeah, so, like, basically the odds are based off the counter. And the counters, and this is going to be, like, computery and, like, really technical for, like, a Pokemon stream, but the counter in these games is 8-bit. Or at least for SOS chains. And, you know, each bit is a 1 or a 0. And so you have 8 bits, that can count from 0 to 255. And once that counter hits 255, it's all 1s. And if you add another 1 to it, it becomes all 0s again, with a 9th number as a 1. And because that counter is only 8 long, it just acts like that 1's not there and it goes back to 0. And then it continues counting regularly, so just as far as the game is concerned, it's the chain is back at 0. So yeah, it's not like you hit 255 and it's over, you know, stinks for you, that kind of thing. It's like, it's basically just, it keeps counting and it doesn't realize that it overflowed. Like, that's what it's called, is it overflows. And it just goes back to 0, because You know, it'd be like having a score on a game be like 2 numbers long, and it going up to 99, and you adding one more, and it's 100, but the screen can't show the 100, so it just shows 0 again. Like, that's what's happening here, basically. What's up, Wincy? Welcome to the stream. 23 hatches and still no Eevee. Yeah, it can take a while. It can take you a long time. Zion Rondorf, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Red gloves. Hopefully we can get one with red gloves soon. You catch the shiny Gyarados. Awesome, Guillermo. It's simple binary. Yeah, that's all it is binary. It's just a binary 8-bit counter. And so, you know, when it rolls over, it rolls over. I don't think anyone's trying to not Vanillix. I think it's just, like, a lot of people in the stream I know English isn't their first language, so, like, sometimes, like, you slip up on those things. I know in my Japanese class I slip up a lot in conjugation of stuff. See you later, Zion. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Hope to see you again. What's up, Diego? Welcome back to the stream. You wouldn't have to do that, Caleb. Like, I legitimately just do these streams for the fun of it, honestly. It's a snowstorm outside for you. Dang. Yeah, definitely not that way here right now. UV adhesive is becoming your favorite Ultra Beast. I can see it. I can see it just from the art I've seen. You set up one Swords Dance and sweep the team with Fire Punch with a Groudon. Nice. Exactly what would happen to Ian. Oh, definitely. 100%. Xurkitree is first and Adhesive is second. And Kartana is number 3. Alright. Alright. Yeah, Xurkitree is probably my favorite out of the current ones in the game. What is my profile image? It's like art of a character from a game I played several years ago. Like, a game I played even at the point of making this YouTube channel. As, like, yeah, 3 years ago at that point. It had already been, like, multiple months since I played this game. And I literally just chose it as a... It looks decent as a profile image, and I never intended for it to ever be seen by anyone except for me in the top right-hand corner of YouTube. So, there's, like, no reason for it at all. Zora looks like a Digimon. Fair enough. I'm doing well today. How are you doing, Brandon? I'm glad to hear that you're still enjoying these streams, man. What's up, Shadow Kid 101? Welcome to the stream. What game and who? I'll just tell you who it is. It's Ikezawa Hanako. If you want to figure it out from there, you can. You can go search. But that's about as much in-depth in that as I'm going to really get on stream. You're hoping for electric and fighting type. Oh, are you talking about new Pokemon? Okay. I'll get him an encounter 280. We'll see, Magic Man. You're doing well too. That's good to hear, Brandon. That's good to hear. What's my favorite gen of games? For me, that would be Gen 3 games. They're the first ones I played, so it's kind of nostalgia factor there. Just look up the use on Datamine. But I don't want to. Like, that's the thing, is I don't really want to be that spoiled. Like, that's actively searching out all the information But I'm okay when, like, stuff kind of, like, you know, leaks to me, you know. Because on my phone, like, Google Now, when I swipe over from my home screen, like, just has news stories. It's like, oh, you'd be interested in these. And it just straight up tells me in the title of these articles, like, Pokemon spoiler. And it's like, okay, well, there's no avoiding that. Cool. You know, so, like, I'm not upset when things get, like, spoiled to me, but I'm not, like, we're a week out from the game. I can wait. I can wait and figure this stuff out on my own and have fun. You dropped your 3DS and didn't save, so now you don't have the shiny Gyarados. Oh no, Gyro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You like to play Pokemon Silver on your phone? Fair enough, fair enough. I played Fire Red on my phone several years ago now. Just because, like, I wanted to play Pokemon, couldn't find my Game Boy. I was like, oh hey, I guess I can install this on my phone, that'll be fun. Your Urusine is so solid, you keep winning here but losing. Well, there you go. There you go, Snorlax. That's awesome. And the Feast, what is up, man? What is up? I looked a little bit at the data mine, didn't go into any spoiler territory. I mean, that also depends on what you define as spoilers. I know people who, when Sun and Moon were coming out, were, like, avoiding starter information. Like, they legitimately just wanted to buy the Pokemon game, knowing it was a new Pokemon game, and knowing nothing else. But, you know, for me, generally, as long as the actual story isn't spoiled, I'm okay with it. But if there are, like, minor details and stuff, I'm not going to actively search out those minor details and be like, oh, or, like, look at the new Pokemon. But, at the end of the day, I'll be okay if, like, a game's a little bit, or, like, if a little bit gets spoiled for me in terms of, like, oh, some dialogue that got taken from a screenshot, or, oh, this Pokemon exists, here's what it looks like, that kind of stuff. I'm okay with, like, that stuff kind of slowly, like, creeping in and just, like, noticing it. But I'm not going to actively search it out, because then I start to get into the territory of accidentally those, like, things I actually consider spoilers, you know? You know? Your friend is in brain surgery. I hope they're okay, Caleb. Am I gonna see Star Wars The Last Jedi? Probably. At some point. I don't think I'll be, like, you know, opening night or anything, but a group of my friends will probably go, and I'll go with them. Feel like we're gonna get the shiny soon. I hope so, Guillermo. I hope so. You're avoiding story spoilers, just wanted to see the shinies. Fair enough. Fair enough. To each their own, for sure. Olivia Lewis, what is up? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Nisha? Welcome to the stream. Do you think in the new Pokemon games, Legendary Pokemon will be unlocked for shiny hunting? They actually just found that out. Like, people have early copies of the game and were able to, like, figure that kind of stuff out. And it looks like all those Pokemon they were talking about being after the game, like the old legendaries, will be shiny huntable. The same kind of story Pokemon that were shiny locked before will be shiny locked this time. Like, you know, the cover art Pokemon, the Tapus, all that stuff will still be shiny locked. But Ultra Beasts and Legendaries look like they aren't, or at least some Ultra Beasts and Legendaries won't be shiny locked. Who's my favorite Star Wars character? Honestly, I don't really have one. Like maybe C-3PO or R2-D2. Like, I'm not like the biggest Star Wars fan out there. Like, I enjoy the movies when they come out, but like, honestly, half the characters and like a lot of the, like, you know, story in the universe, it's not the main story. I don't really remember. You've never been to a premiere night before? Main Legends are shiny locked. Yes, the main Legends are shiny locked, as, you know, pretty much, you know, normal since Gen 5 at this point. How different are Sun and Moon supposed to be from Sun and Moon? They're pretty much new games. Zygarde is locked. Yeah, Zygarde is still locked, I remember. They are pretty much new games, though, entirely. They're in Alola again. You're going to deal with some of the same trials, I'd imagine. But it looks like a lot of the story is different, or at least they've added on a lot to the, like, mid and end game, and post game. Like, post-game, they definitely added to. That's what everyone's been excited about. With a lot of the new legendaries and some other things that are maybe spoilers to people, won't go into. But then, you know, just from the name Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, you can kind of get the feel for, like, the second half of the game is going to be a lot more developed towards Ultra Beasts. So it's going to be a different story. Pokemon Company said Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon might be the last Pokemon game. They're not going to be the last Pokemon game. They will be the last ones on the 3DS. After this, they're going to the Switch. Yeah, Tapus are still locked. Hopefully we get the rest of them through events at some point. My favorite Star Wars character is Anakin Skywalker. Okay. Yeah, Solgaleo is indeed shiny locked. There's no way to get that shiny legitimately right now. You're really wanting shiny Zygarde? I would have liked that as well. Do I need to use left right? I don't think I do yet. No, yeah, nowhere near needing it yet. Who do I like more, Solgaleo or Lunala? Personally, I actually kind of like Solgaleo better. It laughs every time we try to use them. Apparently, Ultra Beast Adhesive is a gift Pokemon. That's interesting. How's it going? It's going well, Felipe. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, I tried to fix the internet, but it's just one of those things where I went, because the internet's through the apartment, so I went to talk to management, and the only thing they did was give me a phone number to call, so it meant, and basically it's like, oh, if they're, and they'll check and see if there's a problem, which they'd probably be like, there isn't, and then, even if they did say there was a problem, it'd be like, maintenance has to come out in a few days, so it's like, hopefully it just is better, hopefully. Lags, hopefully not lags. You know, all the shiny hunters don't like it, but you kind of like that some Pokemon are shiny locked. It makes them rare when they're given out by events. Yeah, like, I don't like it because I wish I could catch them myself. I wish they could have my own trainer ID and all that. And the thing is, I think events make them less rare, honestly. Because more people are going to be able to go out and get it than people that would spend their time, you know, shiny hunting for it. But, you know, that is, like, different opinions and stuff for sure. You have Lunala, you like Lunala better, but you picked up Ultra Sun because you already have Moon. Fair enough. That's what I know a lot of people are thinking. It's either, like, they have Sun, so they're going to get Moon, Ultra Moon, or they have Moon, so they're going to get Ultra Sun. I'm just picking up both. I already have both of the other ones. And Sun's still going to be, like, my personal kind of mess-around copy, the same way, like, Sun was my main copy for all of this past year. You're excited that the Ultra Beasts aren't shiny locked? I am, too. You know, that just gives me more hunts, for sure. If they aren't otherwise available, it's time limited, so I think it'd be more rare. Yeah, fair enough. Like, I can still see that, but, like, I can still see that for sure. I don't know, I still just wish that, because, like, for me, shiny hunting, I like, it's not that I have rare Pokemon, it's that I enjoy, like, the hunt. So, like, that part gets taken away, and that's, like, you know, at least half of it for me is the hunt for them. Like, the shiny Tapu Koko I got through the event. It's like, oh, I have shiny Tapu Koko now. Just sits in my PC all day, because, you know, it's not, like, super special. It was an event. It was an event that a lot of people can get, and there's no story behind, like, oh, I spent this much time soft resetting for it or something, you know? But, again, yeah, like, events make them more accessible to people, and if an event is, like, you have to go to a specific place, or it's only at a specific time, then yeah, it definitely adds a little bit to it. You're getting both like I am. Okay, alright. My one thing is, like, with Ultra Moon, or with Moon the first time, is I just didn't like the day-night cycle switch. I know that it was like a cool gimmick, like, thinking about it, I was like, oh, that's cool, but just in terms of, like, me actually playing it, yeah, I was definitely happy that Sun was, like, aligned with the actual day cycle. You have a shiny Treecko? Congratulations, Guillermo. I have one as well. It took me like 4 months to get, not 4 months. It took like 2.5 months to get that. Jacob Shepard, what is up? Welcome back to the stream. You got Hoopa from McDonald's? I got Hoopa from McDonald's as well. I think I got one in Alpha Sapphire and in my copy of Y. You didn't mind the day-night cycles. Fair enough. Yeah, again, like, most of the stuff is like a to each their own type thing. And like, you know, it's not going to be too big of a deal. But I did play outside a little bit, so like, you know, with a Moon, it would have been like, if it was daytime outside and it was dark in the game, like, the brightness settings just kind of don't work and it still gets all glary. You know, like, it's minor things like that. Like, it doesn't actually throw me off too much. I played through most of Moon just fine. But just as, like, my main copy, I kind of preferred it, like, lining up with the actual, like, day-night cycle. That was an old event. Yeah, that was a while ago. Welcome back, Hawkfish Hockey. I'm glad you were able to make it back. Sorry about the issues with the stream earlier. I think I've already used one, but I'm very forgetful right now. Apparently Friday we are getting one more trailer / news until the release. Okay. It'll be interesting to see what they show off in that. Even though I say that even though I may not be one of the ones watching it. Alright, we're like 40 encounters into our new chain essentially here, guys, so hopefully we can get up to 70. You're shiny hunting right now for a Magby? Well, good luck, Caleb. I hope you get it. Because of the huge data mine. It'll be interesting to see what they release. It'll be interesting to see what they come out with. I'm not sure. Like, I feel like Nintendo's just kind of going to ignore that the data mine happened and just released whatever they already intended on releasing. And then, like, it'll be interesting to see what they release, because I don't think it's going to pertain to the data mine. It'll just be interesting to see what they consider, like, the last bit of information they want to give you before the game actually comes out. It's the same thing like last year. Okay. I know last year there was the whole issue of people playing the game early and then, like, getting permanently banned from Nintendo services. Data miners back at it again. And there's always going to be data miners. There are data miners in every game. We got a shiny Salandant. Nice. Once we went on GTS and asked someone to trade for for a Froakie. When you got the Charmander, it looked weird. Found out it was shiny, and now now it's a level 83 Charizard. Rip. Rip. It shouldn't be rip. Hopefully it just came back, guys. Alright. Alright. Maybe we're good. Maybe we're good now. Hopefully we are. This is so frustrating, guys. Also, I believe I didn't even add that encounter because I was just... Like, I've been messing up on keeping track of things just because, like, I'm focused on... The stream's messed up. Here we go. It should be back. It's dropping horribly. Skipped frames. The struggle is real. Fine now. Okay, okay. If it's fine now, we'll keep going. It's normal again. Awesome. Awesome. And sorry about that, guys. Sorry, the internet's being just really crummy right now. I don't need to use an adrenaline. I don't need to use... Bleh. Don't need to use a Lepiberry. Just need to use adrenaline orb. Spoilers for better or worse. A blessing or a curse. Thoughts? I mean, for some people, they just want to know everything they can about the game, and they want to be able to, like, essentially master the game before it even comes out. And I get that. That's to each their own, again. But then there are some people who just like being pleasantly surprised by a game. And again, that's also nice. I like that. I'm personally more in that second category of, like, honestly, I like going into a game and just kind of enjoying it. I don't need to, like, know all the details right off the bat. If I, like, really enjoy the game, I'll get into those. You're back, your connection is terrible. It's all good, Jacob. Mine is actually pretty bad as well right now, unfortunately. You should get a review copy. If you had access to one, or if you gained access to one, you would probably end up being banned. Pascal Lucente, what's up? Welcome back to the stream. Stay away from social network these 9 days. Yeah, if you don't want spoilers, it is a very bad time to go on the internet. You wouldn't leak it, though. Yeah, like, if you got a legitimate copy as a reviewer, like, I don't know why you would leak it. Also, there's, like, a hair right on my eye, but I don't know, I couldn't get it. Oh, well. But yeah, like, if you got a review copy, they know who you are. Like, it'd just be dumb to leak that. You've probably signed a lot of, like, contracts and stuff. You got your homework? Alright, Natsu, see you in a bit. You like to find out for yourself. Same, yeah. Like, I enjoy just kind of learning as I go along, seeing the new Pokemon, being like, oh, that's a cool Pokemon. Like, most of the new Pokemon to Alola, like, not the Alolan forms, but just new Pokemon to Alola, no clue what... I didn't know Crabrawler was a thing until I ran into one. But honestly, like, as soon as I run into a Pokemon like Crabrawler, I might look up stuff about it, but... You know, that at least, oh hey, that's a new Pokemon. That's kind of fun. Making it your own journey. There you go. Yeah, yeah. Just like enjoying it for what it is. You wouldn't be banned. They would say, hey, he's not doing anything illegal leaking our game. Yeah, no, if you're doing it correctly, and like actually following the contracts and NDAs you signed, you would be fine. But obviously people out there aren't, and are handing the game out with no internet guides. Yeah. Like, the only time I, like, end up looking up guides is when I'm, like, or when I end up looking up information for Pokemon games that I play them the first time is, like, when does this thing evolve? Like, I'll go on Cerebi and figure out the evolution stuff. That way I know, like, oh, maybe it, like, you know, takes something I don't know about. Played all the way through Sun and Moon without looking anything up. There you go. There you go. Yeah, like, I didn't look up a lot with Sun and Moon. Like, there were a few things, like I said, like Pokemon details that I may have looked up, but it was something I'd already found. Does anyone know how to switch to YouTube gaming on mobile phone? I don't know. I don't know if you can. You've got your shiny charm. What shiny should you go for? I don't know. Do you have any shinies already, Jacob, or will this one be your first? Not in Sun and Moon? Okay. Okay, so you can go for any... So you haven't gotten one in Sun and Moon yet. Honestly, Fomantis, if you find it in the right patch of grass, is a very straightforward hunt for, in my opinion, a pretty decent looking shiny. You've learned your lesson from last year, Keyboy, from spoilers. Spoiled Sun and Moon so hard. I gotcha. Yeah, I managed to avoid spoilers with that one, aside from, like, you know, what's different between Sun and Moon versus previous Pokemon games. Like, I knew Trials would be the thing. Obviously, I knew what the starters were, that kind of stuff. What was the first Pokemon game I got? The first Pokemon game I ever owned was Pokemon Fire Red. And then I very quickly after that got Sapphire and Emerald as Christmas presents. You have a shiny Swablu in Ores and Simsear, Crawdon, and Magnezone in Pokemon X. Alright. Well, the one above us, Fomantis, is actually, in my opinion, a decent looking shiny, as well as not too hard to SOS for, if you do it in the right patch of grass. You were a dumb 14-year-old, didn't know anything. Hey, I mean... Like, I went into it and I wasn't avoiding spoilers at all last time. I was just like... Wasn't really sure I was even gonna pick up the game, like, at release, until, like, that night. I decided, yeah, I'm gonna go buy this right now. Like, it was just an impulsive thing of, like, I guess I could go get this right now. And so I did. Like, I was like, maybe I'll get it at some point, like, over Thanksgiving break or whatever. No, I just decided, like, at, like, 10 o'clock on the night of release, I was like, I'm gonna go get this. And so, that's what I did. No problem, Jacob. I hope you enjoy the shiny hunt. Your first Pokemon game was Sun and Moon. Alright, that's awesome. My cousin's first game was Pokemon Sun. Wait until Christmas to get your copy of Moon. I waited until Christmas break to get my Moon copy as well. But I already had Sun, so that was different, obviously. You're gonna have to do it today. Awesome, Jacob. Awesome. So I missed an encounter again. You're staying home from school. Hopefully not just to play Pokemon. Alright guys, we're up to like 60, or like we're up to 55 encounters here, so 15 more and we'll be back in that SOS increased odds range. Your first game was Yellow. Well, hey, there you go. Starting with the originals. You haven't been all week, you're a little sick. I got you, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better, but I hope you get that Fomantis as well. Take advantage of this time to make sure take advantage of this extra free time to do some shiny hunting. Your first Pokemon game was Ho-Oh and Lugia. They're just like, yeah, there you go, Golden Crystal. Your first game was Pokemon White. Nice. I'm actually just now starting my first playthrough of Gen 5. I bought a copy of Black off a friend the other day. And I haven't really played much of it, but I've been slowly starting. Best tuber right here. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I wouldn't say I'm the best by any means, but I try to be enjoyable for you guys, and I try to like, you know, make stuff that you guys enjoy. Your second was Heart Gold. Nice. Did I just say Golden Crystal? I think I may have, yeah. I honestly think I may have. But the stream's throwing me off today. The stream is throwing me off with all the internet issues we had in that first part. I don't know. I may have said Golden Crystal. I thought I said Gold and Silver. But I don't know. You're gonna cringe. I should be the one cringing from that. You Pokemon X and Y or S in Sun and Moon. Nice. Nice. So all of the 3DS games. I have all of them as well. I've only beaten Alpha Sapphire and Sun and Moon. I still need to play through my copy of Omega Ruby. Still need to beat my copy of Y, and I need to start my copy of X. Your two starters were Oshawott in White and Chikorita on Heart Gold. Nice. What was your starter in Sun and Moon? Suicune is Crystal. It is, yes. I am aware of the differences between those games. I just said the wrong word, basically. Poplio, alright, alright. I chose Rowlet personally. Am I not gonna soft reset for Shiny Unova starter? Probably not. That, like, the soft reset for that one took forever. Like, I tried it like a couple times, and it took way longer than I was expecting it to for each soft reset. And also, like, I just kind of want to play the game. Like, I don't... Like, if I do go back for a shiny starter or something, I'll just breed for it. But, yeah, I just wanted to... I just kind of want to play the game, because, like... Otherwise, I'm going to sit there for another month soft resetting. We'll see. The internet kind of dipped there. Hopefully it didn't dip too long. Oh, like, you know, picking up all the new Pokemon games? I think I know. I think I see what you're asking. You walk up to the president and get it, but... Like, I'm standing in front of the president, and it still takes a solid, like, minute for each soft reset. Because, like, you have to walk... Like, the booting up of the game takes forever in its own right. And then once you get it, you know, your friends pick their Pokemon, and they have their unskippable dialogue. Where there's also, like, unskippable pauses in their dialogue before you enter the battle and see it. Like, it was just... It was taking, for me, what felt like a while. Oh, it was easy. You collected cards as a kid. Fair enough. At school, you learned a phrase only 10% of the population can say backwards. Well, I see what that is trying to say. So there you go. I believe I'm part of the population that could say it. I'm not going to, though, David Gamer. You jump from Gen 2 to Gen 4, to Gen 4 Johto, and then to Gen 5. So there's a lot of Johto followed by Gen 5. I gotcha. Like, yeah, no, it's definitely compared to, like, Diamond and Pearl soft resets. Yeah, no. Black and White are quick. But compared to, like, Leaf Green, a little bit longer, but, like, Emerald, that was one of the quickest soft resets I guess you could do. Better than Sun and Moon. I'll also give you that, but like, I don't know, I just, like a lot of it, I just want to play the game. I don't want to like buy this game and then it basically sit on my shelf for months because I'm soft resetting in it. So you skipped the best gen. That's what it sounds like, Dave. That's what it sounds like. Alright, see you in a bit, Jacob. I think he's referencing Hoenn there. Oh, is that to get those, yeah, it's to get the Mega Stones, right? Sorry, can I miss the whole stream? It's all good, Ryan. It's all good. Welcome back, but yeah, we were having internet issues throughout the whole thing. Like, I ended up stopping the stream after, like, 20 minutes. And then took another 20 minutes to, like, get back online. It was just... It's been rough. It's been a rough stream, for sure. Ruby Sapphire came out the year you were born. Oh, really? That's interesting. See you later, Guillermo. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope to see you again soon, man. Hopefully, next time we're streaming, the internet will be a lot better. You didn't have a Game Boy Advance, you had a Game Boy Color and a DS Lite. Yeah, so I mean, at that point, I don't, like... Obviously, you can play Game Boy Advance games, but you know, if you have a DS and you're looking to buy different games to play, you're probably gonna look to buy DS games. And welcome back, Jacob. Welcome back. So yeah, I get that. I definitely get that. Because like, you have a Game Boy, even though it's not a Game Boy Advance, you have a Game Boy, you want to play DS games. Didn't think anything about Hoenn. You missed out, like, the best games, though. Or at least the best gen. You know, like I always say, like, Hoenn's my favorite region, Gen 3 is my favorite gen, but Sun is probably my favorite game. Specifically, do I have a competitive team? I don't, actually. I have no clue how to play competitive. It's just never really been my thing. Really don't want to leave, but you have to. You'll stop by later. All right, man. Well, hopefully when you stop by again, I'll still be streaming. We're going for another 25 minutes. So yeah. I understand. I understand you guys got stuff you gotta do, so it's all good. Alright, so we are back in increased odds now, I believe. If not, it will be on the next encounter. So hopefully Crabrawler will show up today. Get some red gloves. You have to reduce your activity, you have to correct every single word you're writing. We'll watch silently from now on. It's all good, Dave. It's all good. You don't have shiny luck. I mean, sometimes sometimes everyone doesn't. Like, I had a Cranidos Masuda method hunt take 4 months of fairly regular, like, breeding for it. It just took 4 months. I've also had egg hunts where I get three in a day. I've had like 4 shinies in a period of 24 hours through SOSing, and I've had hunts take a week through SOSing. It's just, sometimes the RNG wants to help you and sometimes it doesn't. By the time you were 10, well, Melon Bread donated $3. Follow your dreams, don't let the internet stop you. Well, Melon Bread, thank you. I appreciate that. So everyone show Melon Bread some love in the chat there. Melon Bread hype. By the time you were 10, Gen 5 came out and you got Heart Gold. Okay, and then Black a few weeks later. Yeah, no, like, I got you. I understand. Like, it's the same way. I don't expect, like, my little cousin to have played, you know, anything before Sun and Moon. In Oris, you're flying on Latias and randomly a Golden Swablu is on your screen. That's interesting. Can those actually be shiny? Like, can those wild Pokemon actually be shiny? That'd be really cool. Like, I completely would believe you. Like, that's awesome. When we first landed in Florida when you were 11, we got out to your hotel and your mom had surprised you and it was black too. Okay. Yeah, see, like, the thing is, I fully understand that. It was more like kind of like jesting at you with like the you haven't played Gen 3 thing or skipped Gen 3. Welcome back, Mexican Shrek. And you got one. Alright, Jacob, alright. Be right back. Probably won't come back because the stream's almost over. Well, Ryan Palmer, I guess see you in a bit, but yeah, we still got 20 minutes, so there's still some time to come back. You're back. Welcome back, Jacob Shepard. After you started going order of the gens. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Once you're caught up with the games, you're gonna just keep being caught up with the games. That's the thing, that's kind of part of the reason why I hadn't played Gen 5, was because, like, I couldn't play Gen 5 when it came out, just because I didn't have a DS at the time. I'm gonna let the internet kind of come back, okay. Yeah, but, like, I couldn't play Gen 5 when it came out, and then by the time I was able to play it again, Oras was out, so I got that. And so I stuck with that, and then Sun and Moon. So yeah, I completely get it. Do I have the Shiny Charm? I do have the Shiny Charm Mexican Shrek. People think Gen 5 is the worst. I hear people, like, who love it and people who hate it. There's really not as much middle ground with that gen. What, it's nighttime for you? Oh, with the time change? Yeah, that's been throwing me off some, too. Let's grab your breakfast. Alright, alright. You think it's the best? Yeah, see, like, I have friends who hate it, and I have friends who, like, love it, and they'll, like, just clash heads over it all the time, and I'm just like, I haven't played it, so don't really have an opinion. My current thoughts on it, because I literally have only gotten my Pokedex. That's as far as I've gone in the game. Is I have no opinion on the actual story yet, but the graphics are tripping me up a bit. I will be honest. Just because it's more like of the 2.5D than it's closer to 3D with like that 2.5D background than Gen 4 was. But it still just has a 2D sprite on it, which really trips me up after having played the newer gens. Like, I completely understand that it's because I'm going backwards. So yeah, we'll just, I'll just have to see what I actually think of the gameplay. You had a rip snortin' good time playing Gen 5 when you were younger. Like, I feel like I'll enjoy it. Like, I've never been really critical of games, so I feel like I'll end up enjoying it. I'm just not sure yet. Like, I'm just kind of trying to hold back from, like, you know, having an opinion on it until I actually can form an opinion on it, you know? It's only 5:43 p.m. in Minnesota. It feels so much later than it is, just because it pretty much is later than it really is. Like, at this point, the stream would be over already, normally. So it's gonna take a little bit to get used to it. Zekrom was your first legendary. Nice. Mine was Zapdos. It's 6:44 in Massachusetts. Yep, that is... Yeah, it's almost 7 Eastern Time. So we got like 15 minutes left. Hopefully, we can get this shiny today, guys. Hated the graphics in battle there. That's one thing that I'm definitely not as big of a fan of. Like, again, a lot of this is just, it looks weird to me, because I've never played that gen before, and Gen 5's graphics are admittedly way different than the ones before it and the ones after it. So I'm reserving judgment until I, like, get used to it more. But yeah, the full animation of the sprites just feels weird to me. It feels off because I'm so used to either 3D models constantly moving, or sprites, like, shaking when they come on screen, and that being it. Like I said, Villainux, I'm withholding judgment. It's just, the graphics feel weird to me because I haven't played it before. And what's up, Greg Lane? Welcome to the stream. You were the only one in 6th grade playing Pokemon. You spent a lot of time playing Gen 5. Fair enough, there you go. Your team for white was Ashi, or your Samurott, Eeks, Heat Rotom, Zekrom, Bisharp, Mainshell, and Braviary. Alright. It wasn't gone for long, but you were back. Well, welcome back, Guillermo. I'm glad that you were able to make it back for the end of the stream. We've got 15 minutes. Hopefully we can get this shiny Crabrawler by the end of this stream today, guys. That would be very exciting, because it means we can move on to Jangmo-o. We won't be continuing on this hunt that I know is probably repetitive to a lot of you guys, because we already did one. And it'll also mean I can finally, like, actually get some stuff I needed from this game, as well as just from this 3DS, because I literally just have to close it and not touch it until the next stream. You liked Gen 4 better. Alright, yeah, like Gen 4, I don't know, like I said, it's just, 5 is definitely where Game Freak figured out how far they could push the DS, like the original DS. And they went all out on it. So they got it as close to 3D graphics as they could, and, you know, for thinking about a 2D, for a DS, like, that's not, like, bad at all. Like, it's actually kind of impressive. It's just, I've seen 3D Pokemon now, so it just feels weird. How far am I in black? I've literally only gotten my Pokedex, which is why I'm saying, like, it feels weird to me, but that's just because, that's in the same vein that even, like, Oras felt weird to me when I initially started it, just because I wasn't used to playing Pokemon in 3D. So, like, it's one of those things that I'll wait until at least the second gym before I, like, actually say, yes, I like this, or no, I don't. You've been farming Cynthia. There you go. There's a picture in the hallway of you in 6th grade, and man, you were pretty cute. Hey, I mean, there's some pretty good pictures of me as a middle schooler. Actually, there's not. They're all, like, terrible. They are all the worst pictures. I was not a photogenic child. You played through Platinum on your channel like months ago. Sinnoh was cool. Like, Sinnoh's great. Sinnoh is great. I really need to actually finish my copy of Platinum. I'm still here, but watching a giveaway stream while listening to you. It's all good, Natsu. Good to see you're still here. What's up, Rosewise? Welcome to the stream. My day's been pretty good. How's yours been? Fro is still developing. The awkward years, the awkward times. I feel like that. I feel that way with like every haircut I get. Is like, it looks good when it gets cut, and then it gets a little bit long, and my hair's really thick, so like it just won't hold itself up. Like I have to put stuff in it to keep it from like falling down in my face and becoming a bowl cut. And then once it gets past that point, where like it'll actually kind of like sweep to the side again, just out of sheer length, it's so thick that it just becomes like a giant bowl. Like it just becomes a sphere on my head, and I have to wear a hat all the time. I would recommend watching a Platinum playthrough and your current Fire Red playthrough. Okay. It's been well, just had a math test today. I hope that went well for you. I hope that went well. Yeah, I've got a couple tests at the end of this week and beginning of next week. Thankfully, they all finish up in time for USUM coming out. Granted, they kind of have to because there's like, you know, a break after you. There's like a week break where I can just do nothing but focus on USUM, which will be awesome. You have an exam draft due today, but you're at home. Yeah, I guess when you're at home, that kind of changes due dates around a bit depending on the class. I actually have a essay rough draft I have to get done tonight, but that shouldn't take too long because it's not even like the full essay. It's just like the introductory part, which is basically just restating information from the paper that we had to read. You're currently at the League in Emerald. Gen 3 is pretty cool, but it took some time to get used to. Yeah, yeah. Like that's where my thinking is with Black for me is like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it until I actually like play it long enough to get a feel for it. So, like, it's definitely weird. It's weird at first just because it's different. So we'll see. We'll see how it happens. We'll send the picture to Discord. All right, Ryan. All right. Victor Neal, what is up? Welcome to the stream. You have like 6 exams to do in 2 weeks. Oh, I feel so bad for you, Jacob. High school sucks. Dude, I had those weeks in high school too. They were rough. And that was even with like my teachers working together because like I was like in a group of about like the size of one class of people that were in my grade, and like my friend group, they were in all the same classes. So the teachers just like worked together, and even then sometimes like they couldn't help it and lessons lined up in the worst way where like I had a test in every class. But hey, like, you know, you have those weeks, but it's never the end of the world. Grade 7's nearly over. It depends on your school system. It depends on your school system, Vanillix. Do I stream on Twitch? Not often. The last time I did was in the week that my YouTube channel was down. But I keep the Twitch around, A, in case YouTube goes down again, and B, in case I stream anything that is, like, very much not, like, in line with what I'd stream on this channel. So if for whatever reason I streamed like a horror game or something, or some game, like if I streamed an FPS game or something, it'd be over on Twitch, for sure. If I streamed like, for example, if I had a Switch cap card and Doom came out for the Switch, that would be a Twitch stream, that kind of stuff. So yeah, I keep the Twitch around mainly as like a backup of like, follow me here, so that way if YouTube has problems again, I don't just drop off the face of the earth as far as you know. As well as that's why I have the Twitter. I haven't posted on Twitter since the same issue happened. So like, they're mainly there as like backups. But I'd like to find more things to stream on Twitch. It goes state school straight to high school. Okay, okay. You're a big bad sophomore. You're still shiny hunting for a Magikarp without a shiny charm. Well, good luck, Guillermo. I hope you're able to get one instead of a Gyarados, finally. Alright guys, we have 8 minutes left. Hopefully Crabrawler will decide to shine for us today. You've been hunting the Magikarp for 5 days. That's insane, Guillermo. I hope you get it. You sent it. Alright, Ryan. I'll have to look at it after the stream. It's only 5:52 and it's already dark outside. Yeah, I know. It gets dark quick with daylight savings, and also I like kind of squeak. I don't even know that was a voice crack. I think that was just like almost like a whistle. YouTube shouldn't have issues with horror games. Oh no, it's not an issue of YouTube having problems with it. It's like, you know, I try to keep the YouTube channel like really PG and like, you know, kid friendly and like family friendly and all that. But like, let's say I played like Call of Duty or something. That game's like dialogue on its own. Like if I were to play, let's say like I got COD World War II. I haven't seen it, but I know, knowing Call of Duty, that game is going to have like language in it that I wouldn't put on this channel. Like I would, it's kind of the stuff that like you would get banned for in chat, or not banned for, but like messages removed in chat for, things I don't say in chat, stuff like that. And so that would be on Twitch, where like the rules are a lot more lenient in terms of my streams personally. Like it's not a matter of the site, it's like, I want to keep like this channel family friendly, and then if like something I want to do isn't, I'll do it off this channel. You know, like if that makes sense. Yeah, so it's not like I'm worried about YouTube removing it. YouTube's flagged me for the Pokemon videos already. Like, so it's like, it's kind of something where it's like, I'm not even concerned of like YouTube doing stuff because they'll just do it anyways on accident. You have COD 4 and Black Ops 2, you don't play that much. COD 4 was the first game I got for my 360. Black Ops 2 is my favorite Call of Duty game. It was so good that I pre-ordered Ghosts because of it, even though I know like Treyarch and Infinity Ward are different companies. And then I played Ghosts and never bought a Call of Duty game again. That's just how much I was like, this is terrible. But yeah, Black Ops 2 was my favorite Call of Duty game. You play against your friends at school. Yeah. I would play Halo with my friends at school, like Halo 4 or Halo Reach. Halo Reach was my favorite game on my 360. You're not a fan of COD? Like, I'm not anymore. I really don't play FPS games all that much. But like, back in middle school and high school, that was what I played all the time. Shiny Hunt with your level 100 Shiny Smeargle. I would love to Shiny Hunt with a Shiny Smeargle. I just can't though, unfortunately, because mine is moody. Like, that's its ability, is moody. So it keeps changing its stats up, and that, like, A, messes with its stats and can, over the course of time, like, lower them, just by luck. So it doesn't really work in that regard. And then also, because it changes its stats every turn, it takes forever every turn. What's my favorite shiny legendary? It would be Rayquaza. Yours is moody too. Like, it would work, it's just I'm impatient when it comes to that, and I would rather just use Decidueye at that point. Because Decidueye has the advantage of being ghost type. So a lot of moves, especially on lower level Pokemon, when you're hunting them in the wild, don't actually do anything. So even though I have leftovers, it doesn't end up mattering. When you were in 6th grade, you vowed never to play Call of Duty, and you kept that vow to this day. Well, hey, at least you're able to stick with it. You see, I never really had a problem with Call of Duty. It was, I had my Xbox, or we had an Xbox at home. My dad got Halo 2. My dad got Halo 2, and I watched him play it. Thought it was like really cool. I went over to friends and played Halo 3. I was like, this is awesome. I played like multiplayer online. I was like, this is amazing. I want to do this. So I like saved up and bought an Xbox. Like I bought a like refurbished Xbox and got Halo 3 after some time. But like the day that I got my Xbox, there were no copies of Halo at GameStop. So I got COD 4. It was also cheaper. What grudge do you have against COD? I mean, it may not even be against Call of Duty as much as a lot of the people online when you play Call of Duty. Which is really in any game, with any online game that has that kind of chat. But even Rocket League gets bad. Even, like, Rocket League can get vicious sometimes. You love Yveltal's shiny. Awesome, awesome. Yveltal's is pretty cool. You love Halo. Yeah, like, Halo was, like I said, the reason I got my Xbox 360. I put so many hours into Reach. And Halo 4 is the first game I got at a midnight release ever. Like, I own every Halo game, every FPS Halo game that came out on the Xbox or on the original Xbox or the 360. And I just never got a 1, so like having Halo 5 doesn't really matter, or Master Chief Collection. You first played Metroid on GameCube. Alright. See, I never had a GameCube. Like, I have one right now, and it's actually my friend's. Like, I'm just borrowing it from a friend. Because, yeah, when I wanted a GameCube, just because, like, I saw some Star Fox display and was like, I want that game. Because it looked like Crash Bandicoot to me. And I'd played that at my friend's house. So I was like, I want a GameCube. And that Christmas, Midtown Madness 3 came out. And my dad wanted to play that. And that was an Xbox exclusive. So we got an Xbox. And from there on, Xbox kid. Shiny Bacon Bird for the meme. Alright guys, we're gonna go to encounter 360 here. Hopefully it ends up being a shiny. If it can get any help in the first place. Evel. Pokemon confirmed it. You see, I don't know, like, I've only ever read them. I've never, like, seen them or heard them pronounced, for me at least. Alright guys, we got 2 more encounters. Hopefully one of them will show up as a shiny. They're back. Alright Jacob, hope you're able to make it back before the end of the stream here. Yveltal's not bacon, he's a flesh birdie. Raid, we'll see if we can find... I'll check real quick and see if there's someone, at least someone, I'll see, like I said, I'll see if there's someone I know streaming. Hopefully, let's watch this encounter while it happens. Alright, there is someone streaming, so we'll try to head over there in a minute. So we'll see, guys. We will see. You're back. Well, welcome back, Jacob. I'm glad you're able to make it back. Also, the cap card seemed like it was doing weird things there for a second. I think I was, like, pulling on the cable. Alright, well, we did not get the shiny. But actually, guys, I was looking at potentially raiding Apple Code. He was the first guy to ever raid me, so it'd be kind of cool if we headed back over there, I think. But yeah, so before we do that, thank you guys to everyone that tuned into the stream and sat through and struggled through these internet issues with me. I say as it dips. Yeah, so thanks to everyone that tuned into the stream. Sorry for those internet issues. Thanks to everyone that liked, everyone that subscribed. And yeah, we are going to be raiding Apple Code, and remember guys, hashtag mindless raid when we do it, so they know who we are. So yeah guys, I will be streaming again tomorrow. Hopefully we can get Crabrawler tomorrow and move on to Jang Mo-O. And until then guys, take care.